All right, welcome to me sitting in front of my bookshelf that equally needs me to put books away that is in front of this camera, behind this camera, and also get another bookshelf. Today's review, I'm not good at this myriad. Funny story by Emily Henry. Emily Henry needs no introduction on Book Talk. She's great. Again, another 5-star read from Emily Henry. With possibly my favourite love interest of Emily Henry's in Miles. Obviously not Peter, because Peter is AMA thread come to life, but loved it. I wanted to point out two things. Obviously, Miles is my favourite Emily Henry love interest. Fight me, I don't care if you find him not great. I do. But also I really enjoyed, and I think this might be new to Emily Henry's books, to her novels, because obviously Emily Henry, I find, is a romance author that really deals with women's issues with like a really supportive, swoony guy to soften the trauma blow that you're going through. But what I really enjoyed about this is that this was a 33-year-old main character, female character, who didn't really have any friends. And that sounds really weird. But I loved that a good part of her arc was actually developing a female friendship and other friends. It is not something that is often seen. She did have the friend from primary school or high school, whatever, that they lost touch with, which I don't know. I don't think I'd forgive my friend if they did what happened in this. But I'm also petty as hell. I really enjoyed that aspect because, again, I think I mentioned this in one of my reviews about Rewitched. But often in media 10, 15, 20 years ago, it's always talking about friends, women having a really tight-knit group of friends that they've had since they were teenagers or pre-teens, or that's how the friendship kind of goes, I really dug that, they talked about how hard it is for people who are socially awkward, who don't know how to carry a conversation, like evidence right here. Building friendships with women who are who having to start all over again, and who are older and, dealing with their own crap, and how nice and beautiful that kind of friendship is, and how some of that petty shit that happens with all kind of friendships also happens, and, sometimes you can be a little bit mature and overreact, and, fun times. Loved it. I don't need to tell anyone to read Emily Henry. It's Book Talk. Emily Henry is one of the faves, but do it. And while I'm here, I'm going to try one-handed with a mirrored TikTok vision. So, excuse me, try and put this in. Nailed it.